I found her. I found her. I found my best friend. She's here. She's in Ottawa. She's alive. Okay, I'm gonna go get the hostage now. He's been so overdue. Doesn't this look like I'm taking a video without my clothes on? Oh shit! Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kashani and you are watching Kashani Uncut. So for this week's video, I have decided to take it back, way back into time and go back to simpler times when we were able to get out and have fun and meet up with our friends. With all of today's videos, you'll get to experience what it's like to meet a really good friend. And maybe some of you have only had friends that you've had since you were a little kid and you consider those your best friends, but I was lucky enough to meet Mike when I was probably like 20, 25, 24, and I just wanted to share some of the amazing times we've had together and some of our crazy stories. So I met Fawzia at an event at a bar near Parliament Hill, and I had arrived with one of my friends, and he's such a social butterfly, I immediately lost him. And I wasn't just gonna hang out by myself, so I started, snooping the crowd, looking for anybody interesting. And I was like, oh my gosh, that girl is so beautiful. So I immediately went right up to her and was like, hey, how are you? My name's Kashani. Are you from around here? And at first she seemed a bit kind of caught off guard, like, why is this strange girl coming up to me out of nowhere and saying hi? And I was like, oh, by any chance are you Nigerian? And she gave me this look like, why are you even asking me that question? And at the time, my mom was living in Nigeria, and I just was like so drawn to this beautiful woman, and it's history from there. We became really good friends, and I just wanted to share some of our stories. So on Mother's Day, probably 5 years ago, both of our mothers were living in Nigeria, and we didn't really have anyone to celebrate with, so I was like, why don't we celebrate with each other? So I showed up at Fawzia's house at about like 10 a.m. unannounced. I was like, hey, I've got a really good idea. I'm gonna do a photo shoot for my mom for Mother's Day, and I want you to take all of the photos. And she was like, girl, I'm not a photographer. What are you talking about? I'm like, here's the camera. I've got all the outfits. Let's go. And she shocked me. I'm sure she shocked herself and took some of the most beautiful photos I still have of myself. And didn't complain. I filled her entire living room with outfits and pictures, and she was just like, okay, mi casa, su casa. One more really funny story with Fawzia is probably the time I also surprised her in Toronto and was like, hey, I got us tickets to a really fun fitness class. It's a dance class, and I know you're gonna love it. She's like, okay, sure. I'm like, it's gonna be like, back in the day when we were going clubbing in Ottawa, it's gonna remind you of that. I'm gonna bring you to this class. Little did I know that it was more of a workout than anything. It wasn't just dancing, and we were both sweating, but having the time of our life. So I'm just gonna let the rest of the videos speak for themselves. And I just want to say I love you, Fawzia, and I really wish you were here in Ottawa to spend more time and to create more memories. Oh, yeah.
Don't forget to like this video, share this video, or, I don't know, just
take something from this video and reach out to your friends. Even though it's a pandemic, you can still make your friendships pretty epic.
Why are you making ugly faces?
I just look like a cream in the photos.
So stupid.
Alright, from the top. From the top. From the top.
But that was crazy.
You're still my friend.
Oh yeah, but you need to give me a heads up next time.
Look at this. She is sweating more than. Oh my god. She is sweating.
I know, but it was so much fun.
Okay, give it to me. Give it to me. Oh my god. Let the hair flow. I've done the work. I'm doing God's work at this point. I'm doing God's work at this point. Let's continue. Like, we need to move back to Ottawa. I am. What's the name of the leopard? Mutombo? I like Mutombo. Where'd you get it? No? Okay. How did I do that? I like you with your new friend. Oh, yeah. And will always love you. Will always love you. It's pretty good, isn't it? For every there comes a point when we let say shoot. It sounds pretty good. Does it not?
It just looks funny.
Are you excited to go on the scooter next? Wait, where? Oh, there we are. You want to? Mm-hmm. Scootering is so fun.
Yeah, okay. I love the smoke. I feel like I'm at Leonard Tank when I get this drink. Oh, yeah.
My boring ass glass of red wine? Yes.
It's alright, it's alright. There is nothing like hard dough bread and Earl Grey tea. They just, the combination. Oh, and if you don't know what hard dough bread, it's pretty much, I would say it feels like 100 loaves of bread smushed together to create this dense juiciness of bread. I got it delivered straight from Jamaica. Like, the best hard dough bread in Jamaica is from Dunkin's. Oh, and if you're not trying to gain 40 pounds during quarantine, I don't suggest you eat hard dough bread. Find somebody who looks at you the way I look at hard dough bread.